right, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. What we are seeing here is Yoruba people, all right, because they crowned the Yoruba king in Ghana. Why, why am I here talking about this? I'm here talking about it because a couple of months ago, I forgot the month to be honest with you, there was this man, they said Igbo king, they called him Igbo king in Ghana. I believe all of you heard that story because it not trend one day. We talked about it here on social media. I cannot remember which of my platform I put it, but I know that I remember, discussing about that Igbo king. We talked about it here on this channel, I believe. And there were kind of controversy about it. People are about the man in question. So there's another thing going on now. And we knew how Yoruba people, what they did when the whole thing of Igbo king, which I myself, I criticize it because I don't like people saying that they're they're for Igbo king and all that. But at the end of the day, they are not actually representing Igbo. So please, we are going to go through everything. So just put your comments. Let me know how many of us that are here and like the video. Share this live broadcast to many platforms of your choice. And please hit the like button. So some of you that you don't know, maybe you are looking for the option to like the video. There's 3 dots at top corner of your right hand side on your phone. If you're watching from phone, tap that 3 dots. It's going to show you the option where you can hit that button, because that is the best thing to do to make sure that this live stream gets to many people that need it. We are facing a very big challenge as a Igbo Biafran, as a people, and this challenge always, point at Yoruba people. Yeah, no matter how you want to see it, even what we discussed earlier today about Mike Arnold, if you trace what triggered him and all that, there's no way you will not see a Yoruba man getting involved in that conversation to make sure that, because they always come after our people. All right. So after criticizing Igbo people for having Igbo king, we knew what Yoruba people said on social media about that. Today, Yoruba people are not only having their own king, they are demanding that they need to cast vote in Ghana as we speak. So that have triggered some Ghanaians, and they begin to question everything. Okay? So some of you that may not know about what I'm saying, I am going to take you on a journey. Yes, on a journey to know what exactly that means, what that means, and the reaction of Ghanaians about that. So, but before then, let's quickly enjoy how Yoruba people crowned their king. I think this thing happened years ago, not even this year. Okay, it happened years ago, and we are here to touchlight it. So let me know. This guy will upload. You can see 2 years ago. 2 years ago, he uploaded this video on May 28th, 2023. Okay, so meaning that they have crowned their own king in Ghana, but they hide it to criticize Igbo man for having Igbo king in Ghana. As they hid their own, they are attacking Igbos. Igbo man is this, Igbo man is that, Igbo man is this. And some Ghanaians, even this guy you are seeing here, have made a video about the current trend of Yoruba people pushing to get involved in the Ghanaian vote. I don't know if they want to contest or they're demanding rights to cast a vote. Okay? So look at them here, celebrating and jubilating in Ghana. But they are the one criticizing everybody, talking down on Igbo man. Like I said, I want our people to be unique. We are not known for taking people's land or going to a land that does not belong to us and start acting as if we are the alpha and omega of those places. All right. So when you see the title of the video, that's the reason why I put it, because I know some of you will quickly want to know what Typod is trying to say about Biafran, United States of Biafra declared. Why I put it is because current concern, you are being hated in Nigeria without any iota of doubt. Whether you like it or not, that's what it is. You are being hated for a reason. And people may have their own different reason, but to me, you are being hated because you are unique. Okay? And some people may not want to get involved with anything about, about our people, because they cannot compete. They know that we are very, very, ready to compete. We are not afraid of challenges. We are actually not afraid of falling. So we are not afraid of falling. We are ready to fall and dust ourselves and pick ourselves up and keep moving. That is what some of them cannot do. It is very, very obvious they can't do that. So once you see this, the title says United States of Biafra declared is the only way out, because without it, you keep on going back and forward. Yes, in a country like Nigeria, even in Ghana, where you have multiple people, like people from different race coming together, something like that, but they must have something that binds them together, and they must come together in agreement, not by force, like what you are facing in Nigeria today. And no matter how you want to put it, if you like, do anything that any human being cannot do for other people, Yorubas are going to hate you. Why? Because they prefer you to be afraid of them. They don't joke. They prefer somebody that they can enslave, or someone that will look up to them. Igbo man don't look up to anybody. That is why every tribe, those of them that cannot agree that we are unique, they kind of show hatred, and that is what it is. Now, please, I have some people on the comment. Let me quickly go there. I don't want to miss this opportunity. We have Uchenna. Okay, Uchenna, I greet you. You are welcome. And Musa, greet you, Musa. You are welcome. Okay, we have our own brother Amadi Chigoze. Chigoze, I greet you. You are welcome. And Amadi Chigoze again. Amadi Chigoze, comment and like and share. Thank you so much. Franco Koye, our own brother, I greet you. They will massacre report. They were to you, and we have done it. Then where have you been? I think for a couple of days now, I have not seen your comment. Now I hope all is well with you. Nice to have you back. Then he said, greetings, General Biafrans. That's from Franco Koye. And we have Victoria Weke, our own lovely sister, is here again. I see you. You're welcome. And we have Franco Koye as John Hidla Button. Thank you so much. So I want to take you to some of those things, like I said, so that you can now understand when we talk about the activities of Yoruba people, it will not sound strange to you. All right, so it will not sound strange to you. Let me quickly go to so some of these videos. Please permit me to quickly do that. We have the first video here. Okay, now let's hear from the man. Okay, let's hear from them. Just pay attention. Okay. Okay. This our brother made a post called Harry that he got. I don't know. Then Harry that he got. I don't know if he's a Ghanaian. I don't know where he come from, but let's read what she said. Let me bring it on stage so you can see it yourself. Okay. Now, this person made a post and he said, according to his post, let me expand it a little bit. The video that got Ghanaians angry are the Yorubas. That is this video. The Yorubas community came out to say they have been in Ghana for a long time. Okay, they have been in Ghana longer than. Okay, look at it. The Yoruba community came out to say they have been in Ghana longer than some Ghanaians. So they deserve political power. What goes around truly comes around. Now, hear this video. I just want you to remember how these guys were bashing Igbo people a couple of months ago. That Igbo man will say he's Igbo Ghana, Igbo. Oh, Igbo. In fact, I'm gonna play some conversation about that. Just hang on. Let's hear the man himself, okay? Listen to what he said. He even tried to speak like Ghanaians.
Ghana, almost 200 years, even more than that. I was born and pretty. There have been playing allegiance to Tufu. Yes, no Tufu. Into Nigerians, Ghanaian. Yeah, it's na papa here on Ghana. This is around 83 years. Can you tell it's not a Ghana? Yeah, I'm more than 60 years. A treasure you are born and breeding. You're two of money here, two my money. We are all Ghanaian. But we are one roots. Yeah, root to Nigeria. And also your life will be the song of Tibokos. Until I'm more said, as you are. And there's something peculiar. I didn't think in all the tribes in the world of craft. Arata Fona, a sum talk on see. There's a Christian, there's a Muslim. What share observation where Muslims are a dorsal. I baha. The Anka certain community is but in Nigeria, a good missy. Bukaram, and the Yoruba party need the first money and that fun to come back. That's we are also here living peace and harmony with our brother and sister Amoya Asante. Specific contributions saying my as a group I lead to this hour. Oh, the Dawson. Me no can say your schools. Your churches. And I want
hey, life, okay.
And the training forces who are part of some are in the USC as a lecturers. In terms of education, we contribute. Police crying on forward. And in a country like a capital, Accra, our people are there. So it's like they are contributing. Who call as a Ghana as a Ghana records Yoruba. Welcome to business. So say trotro no this are opening a casa there. A yarata casa. Trotro who feel it is a boss to drawa, who see who front trotro. A yarata casa. A day yarata casa is a dam on the swan. Yamma for no one the fuka was it cat trotro. A toro music Yoruba language simple. And as is a material to also contribute in language our Ghana is Trotro from the Yarakasa. I'll be catching more than saying about a year or 2 months ago. Now issues we have for it about Ghanaians and the Igbos and the rest of it. So Nigeria have almost 535 that's languages in Nigeria. You have a state alone that have almost 30 languages. A year who tia me no kasamo. Ye yaratafo. Ye wa Igbo for. Ye wa Hausa for. But when you add us together, we will be fair Nigerians. Aratafo no, where you are peaceful people. Usha kwachire mwa. Ashanti have an empire. Yoruba also have an empire. It's a root to know yadiko. Yeah, traffic. So say you go my buy ya. You community. You Lagos town. You Babu. Others areas, Arata phone settlement into 2-4 Lagos town. Arata phone. Inti. Yenya ya warimu. Ya black teammate. Ya warimu mani. Ya Inti the question is no. It's not a typical Nigerian, are troublemakers. You are not. Me apprentice or chronic running a newspaper. I'm a journalist by a trained journalist. Yeah, you don't have a problem. Go assistance here. Yeah, yes, so said yes, so yeah, on your event. Yeah, any power was smooth there. 1 year Basa will be cool and was said. Oh, we are living peace and we need a continual peace. Yeah, bed Basa, yeah. Now one look man, Alajola Inka, I showed you Obua, the leader of all Yorubas in Ghana. Thank you.
Now, I just don't want to interrupt you because I don't even understand any Ghanaian language. I don't understand anything at all from that. But I want us to focus on the past events. Am I against any of them forming their Yoruba king anything in Yoruba land, in Ghana land? No, it's not my business. But I just want us to go back to the past events. When the issue of Igbo king rose up, what happened? Who are those? We have Biafra in the house. I greet you one another. I see you. I see all of you in the comment section. I greet you. For and this is our sister. Your name is. I just wish that you can just put your name well. Let me bring you on stage. Your name is just an email, but so people can. Yeah, he said yes, Maz. Yoruba always jealous, envy, and hate the Igbo. Look at Sor. He is just pretending because they know for then pretending. Okay, he's just pretending. They know for that. They know for that. The issue is that issue of Showore and it's just like every other thing about them. That's just the fact. You know, when you say them, some of them will think that you are antagonizing or try to drag all of them to one end like that. No, I don't want to think that all of them are like that, but many of them are like that. So many of them. So the issue is confused. A confused human being. You understand? I don't see if you have any Yoruba friend, anytime he praise you, like if you are both of you discuss something or agree on something, and he stand up to go elsewhere, start looking for another alternative in case of any eventuality. Don't just realize that, oh, he has my back, I have his back. No, that moment you have your back, have his back. But don't feel shocked if he disappoints you. Only a fool will fold hand thinking that you are with somebody. They can betray you at any given time. They're not doing it because they hate you per se, but it is in DNA, like it's part of their life. Do you understand? So if the moment you know this is better for you. Yeah, it's better for you. Don't just say, oh, we have an agreement, a mutual agreement. It's not, they don't know what is a mutual agreement. They don't know what is called gentleman agreement. They don't know about it. And if you question them, they say that you are dragging them. That is who they are. So when people call them chameleon, I don't say anything to that. Now, everything this man said here, he trying to be even. What is the offense of that Igbo king? It was. Do you know what happened that quenched the whole thing? The interview of that man, they stressed that Igbo man well. Now I don't know that even in Ghana we have Hausa, like Fulani king. Fulani people have their own in Ghana. They have it. Yoruba have their own for a very long time. Igbo just started having their own, but they drag Igbo people like never before. And to the extent that even Ghanaians and started questioning them. That what is this? I'm surprised. Even if you have differences among yourself, why must you go through this to hate yourself, to hate your brother? You know that kind of thing. When somebody who you are trying to lure to start attacking Igbo people are the one advising you on how not to behave this way. Okay? Let me share with you what this Ghana man said here. Just pay attention so you understand what this guy said here. Just a moment. Just a moment. Let me stop. Please just. All right. I'm sorry about that. I have to caution my boy because he's trying to distract me. All right. So let's go. Let's just. This is from a Ghanaian, from a Ghanaian man. This guy. I followed him. I followed him on YouTube. He's doing very well. He's trying to be civil. He watched everything. That is the same guy that I played his video at the beginning. Okay. Listen very well so you understand what happened here. So hold on. That is the same guy that went to their event when they crowned their own king to interview him, and he uploaded it on his channel. So I played that video direct from his channel here. Okay. Now, because of what is going on now, the Yoruba in Ghana, after criticizing Igbo people, that you have your own king, you have this, you have that. Okay. This guy says something. You know what? I'm not gonna play this. Hold on. I think let me do it. Let me just do it so that you understand it very well. Let me take this one down. Let us now play what Ghanaians, what Yorubas are teaching Ghanaians or Ghana people on social media on how to go against Igbo business, to destroy and burn shops. The same thing they are doing in Lagos. As they are burning Igbo people's property in Lagos, they were busy pushing for Ghanaians to rise up and begin to destroy Igbo businesses in Ghana. Mr. Henry, I greet you, sir. You're welcome. Wara Bright, my greetings to you. And we have this our brother or sister. Let me call you Ebere. Okay? Ebere, I greet you. All of you, may God bless all of you that join us. And please make sure you like the video, hit that like button. It's not going to cost you anything. Olive also, my greetings to you. And Ojugo Chuku, I greet you, Ojugo. Now, hear this, so you understand.
After gaining their heart, they now
start from the beginning.
50 acres of land. What next? To flood the terror. Their hearts, they now went and bought 50 acres of land. What next? To flood the terrorists. Before you know, Ghana will start experiencing what Nigeria is experiencing today. Before you know, Ghanaians cannot work in the night anymore. One sister said this thing just now. An Igbo guy go to Ghana, start making videos, claiming he is a content creator, start telling them that, oh, Ghana can work in the night, oh, white people can work in Ghana freely, oh. This trying to attract terrorists to Ghana. Before you know, the whole Igbo will flood Ghana and start doing all sorts of nonsense. They say they are Biafras, but when you catch them, that we are Nigerians, sir. You understand? You see how they are. Let me tell you how the Igbos operate so that you will know. An Igbo man will come to this platform right now or walk up to you face to face and tell you, oh, we are not aware that this man is claiming to be king in Ghana. Oh, we are not. He is a liar. The Igbos, they have groups where they discuss everything they do. Do you know this thing that is going on in Ghana? Majority of the politicians in Nigeria are funding it. They are aware of it. You see the reason why we don't want to vote for any
sorry
Igbo
to
man
say,
to become our
you
president.
won't believe that former governor of Imo State came to visit this man, Okosha.
Okay, good. You see him?
Former
Yeah.
governor of a
Hold
state
on.
came to visit this man in Ghana. What
Hold
is
on,
their
Josh.
motive?
Hold on, Josh. See, Ghanaians, there is no Igbo, big or small, that is different. They are all acting like, ships. Ships, when you are leading ships, they go to one direction. That's how the Igbos are. Both big and small, both the ones abroad, they are sponsoring. If like there's one of my friend called Ikwere, I would like to bring him to this platform. You will try to put him on big screen. He will show you a lot of things. Do you know that the Igbos went to import guns to bring to Nigeria to empower their terrorist group? You see the reason why they don't like Buhari, because Buhari dealt with them badly. He dealt with them, the terrorist group. They are in Igbo land. There are some communities in Igbo land that you cannot go to. They have unalived so many people in that community. That's why you see them running to Ghana. This thing Ghanaians are doing is paining me. It's making me angry. That's why you see South Africa. I love South Africa people so much. Ghanaians are coming online to talk about this for what? If it's South Africa people, they will take action straight. You understand? Why come online to discuss what we do? Take action straight. Why should they allow such thing to happen in your country? For what reason? Somebody who is not indigenous of your country, you are not from a royal family in Nigeria. Your father is not a king. You don't have a royal blood. You just went to a country, a peaceful country in Africa, to buy 50. If you see this, if you should investigate deep now, you see that majority of this money that came for this land were donated by the big men, the Igbo elites. They made this donation so that they will expand their terrorist group into Ghana. They can't try this in Benin Republic. They can't try it in Togo because those French people, they don't take shit. They deal with them squarely. It's because Ghanaians are peaceful people, and the president of Ghana and president of Nigeria, they are like siblings. They just laugh and joke over things. This is a serious matter that you don't need to wait for government. Let the people of Ghana start protesting now. They must stop this nonsense. Otherwise, your country, in years to come, you start experiencing what we are experiencing in Nigeria. These people are terrorists.
I see that happen. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So that is two Yoruba that chose to dominate the whole conversation on social media, on X. They are not the one hosting. They just grab mic, okay, begin to talk. He heard everything. This gave money we access to. You don't even know the one they did and how they push the narrative. At the point of making this thing, they're saying this. They say they have their own king go in Ghana, flourishing. All right. The problem is that the Igbo king is doing more than they can do. Trust an Igbo man now. The man business in Ghana is not here. He utilized all the opportunity. The just now Akwet and Ashoke. But the man is busy establishing himself, doing his business in a very good way. To the extent that Ghanaians wanted to do something, but Ghana government told them that taking this man away will bring disaster. The man is in charge of every hospital, like cleaning job, security job, and I think even power, energy. The man have it in Ghana. He's multi-millionaire. His investment is not here. The man also have companies like logistic company that is in charge of packages and all that things in Ghana. The man have contributed a lot. The man has school in Ghana. If they list out the man's investment in Ghana, if the man collapse this company like Yoruba people are telling them to do, it will shake even Ghana economy. So Ghana government know this, but they wanted to know. And the bad thing is that the thing about it is that what they say that the man is doing, the man is not even doing that. The man is trying to claim and claim and claim. Now they are the one doing that thing that they claim that the Igbos are doing. They have their own king. They are not dragging to vote. They want to participate in the election. According to the translation of what he said here, that they have been in, that they have lived in Ghana more than even Ghanaians, so they deserve everything in Ghana. Some of them I watched, some I followed them because my own is when things like this they are trending. I don't select who to listen to. I will count down with a smile, listen to everybody so I cannot make up my own decision. When I was following some of them, listen to their program, joining them and just calm down, they pick some of what they're saying. During those days, Yoruba people, okay, they were busy abusing that man, creating more problems. And not that they're not even attacking the man alone, they're attacking the Igbo tribe. That even people that are doing their business that don't even know the man, that don't even know that man. Yoruba people use their media, criticize this Igbo king to the extent that all that average Igbo man that are doing their business that don't have something to do with the man, they were targeting their business to burn it down the way they did in Lagos, and they are still doing. Okay, the way they did in Lagos, and they are still doing it. I also have the conversation where they are bragging on how they destroyed Igbo people's property in Lagos, and they're not going to discuss it in public. They think that's smart, but everything is not hidden. As they're saying those things, it was when that Igbo king came out and gave, through one of his interviews, he made mention that he paid homage or visit something like that to Yoruba king, Oni of Ife, when of Ife, visited Ghana, that he went there to pay him homage. Do you know what after that interview? Do you know what they started saying? That if that is good, that when I go to Ghana, that guy, one of them said, the day he visit Ghana, that he's going to go and pay homage to that Igbo king. He started developing love to the man. Why? Because the man said in his interview that he respected, Uno of Ife when Uno of Ife visited Ghana. So without that, you don't care. You just destroy Igbo king and all that. I am not here defending Igbo king, but the purpose of this live stream is for you to see the hypocrite in the minds of some people. Those who claim we are most educated, most civilized. But when it comes to hypocrisy, envy, jealousy, and laziness, because what brings jealousy sometimes is actually laziness. If you are lazy, you don't believe in yourself, you don't trust your own ability. Next thing is envy. But if you know that God's time is the best, I am a full grown man. My hands and my legs are working. I can do this. My time is coming with confidence and keep doing good and working towards that in what achieve. You will end up make it. You will make it. But the moment you can't even trust yourself because you know that you are inability to even advance or to do something better, your shortcoming is not hidden. Then you will start developing hate and lack of trust on your own self. That is where jealousy and envy will kick on. But if you trust and know that you are capable, you can do it, it's a matter of time. Why envy? That's why the same thing applicable to those who want to be in power, in Biafra movement, those who want to be in charge of everything. Oh, tell us, Shebi, you say you want to get the freedom. Oh, you said that you are looking for recognition. Come and tell us details of your conversation. That is why when I say to Ogenkere, for example, when I'm not asking you should come out and narrate what you discuss with congressmen. All I want to see is like what Joseph Okechukwu did. 1 minute video is enough. Have that your handshake on a live video, and you greet, and we know that it's not AI. All right. That is all. I'm not saying you should come and give us the outcome and how you are going. No. If I demand it, that means I'm against what you are doing. But all I want to do is clarity based on the past events. The lies and deception is not hidden. You need to clear air on some things for you to earn trust. So that brings us to the reaction of Ghana people. Okay, let's hear from them so that not be, you can't report, you are saying that because you are an Igbo man. This man, remember, he is the one that visited the event the day they coronated their own man. The day they claimed that the man is, they sworn him, they crowned him as a king of Yoruba in Ghana. This guy was there live. Okay, for those of you that are just coming, maybe let me quickly flashy so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, here what you are seeing now is the same guy that that is about to talk. Okay, here is the event. Hear this.
Also in Ghana, then we pray that what all the good things we get in Ghana, we bring it back home for them too. And they should be praying for us and pray for the Ghana too. So,
and one more thing I would love to ask. Some people for Nigeria, they think say Ghana, then Nigeria, because of what people they talk for internet, say Ghana, Nigeria, they fight. Ghana, no, they like Nigeria, Nigeria, no, they like Ghana.
Now, the guy that you just heard from now is the guy that you are about to listen to what he said. Okay, look at him here. He was there live to interview, people in that event. Then now that Ghana people are now dragging on how to vote, after watching what they did, what they said, the role they played on Igbo King, he said this.
There is this African proverb that keeps ringing in my head, that he who that sells his brother to another man betrays himself, because trust me,
just a moment. The volume is not as loud as I expect. Let me see if I have it. Everything is okay. Maybe from his own side. I don't know why. Okay, let me take it back again.
There is this African proverb that keeps ringing in my head, that he who that sells his brother to another man betrays himself, because trust me, if you sell your brother to me, do you expect me to trust you?
Exactly.
That's exactly what is happening between the people of Yoruba from Nigeria who are based in Ghana and the people of Ghana. I came across a video which speaks a lot of volume, and I know that this particular video will cause a lot of controversies. But you see, I'm the one that always believes in what is the truth. I know that on this platform here, I'm being watched by fellow Nigerians, Yoruba and Igbo people. But I'm here to tell you the importance of being united as one front. Because regardless what happens at home, do not wash your dirty clothes outside. And this video will tell you why you shouldn't do that. But before to the matter of the day, but before we do that, I'm going to play a lengthy video. It's just about 4 minutes. Take your time, watch this video well, and after that, you will decide whether I'm making sense or not. This is after some years back or some few months back, you had, Nigerians or Ghanaians at each other's throats. When a man named as Igbo King in Ghana, and if you don't remember, let me show you his picture.
Okay, listen.
Ghana. When his issue came up that he's about to establish a kingdom here in Ghana.
Okay, just a moment, because the noise is getting too much. Let me stop this once and for all. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Okay. I think I need to take it a little bit back. Let's go back a little bit.
One front. Because regardless what happens at home, do not wash your dirty clothes outside. And this video will tell you why you should do that. But before to the matter of the day, but before we do that, I'm going to play a lengthy video. It's just about 4 minutes. Take your time, watch this video well, and after that, you will decide whether I'm make sense or not. This is after some years back or some few months back, you had, Nigerians or Ghanaians at each other's troops. When a man named as Igbo King in Ghana, and if you don't remember, let me show you his picture. Igbo King in Ghana. When his issue came up that he's about to establish a kingdom here in Ghana, when these conversations came between Ghana and Nigeria, people that are from Yoruba in Nigeria, a lot of them came out saying so many things about Igbo people, which personally I felt sad. I'm a Ghanaian, but at first I said, oh wow, do you have to sell your, brother's secret out like that? Because they have issue with another person. Because a lot of Igbo people felt that, Yoruba people felt that Ghanaians have to do away with their brother. They should take them out. I don't care about the troubles you guys have there. But I felt like, you see, when that thing was going on, Yoruba people should have just kept quiet. Even if they are not going to defend their brothers, they should have been quiet. Now, this same video also came out when a group of Yoruba people said that they are Ghanaians, they've been living here for ages, and they feel they should vote for them or they have the right to vote for them. And these same Ghanaians came back at them. Because maybe some of them felt so comfortable. They felt like, oh, Ghanaians, they like us, they like Yorubas, they don't like Igbo people. Let's watch this.
I was born and breed here. And you have to play allegiance to Otufu. Yes, no Otufu. In the Nigerians, Ghanaian. Yeah, Papa, yeah, on Ghana. This is around 83 years. Can you tell it's not a Ghanaian? Yeah, I'm more than 60 years. Let's say you are born and breed here. You're two of money here, two my money here. You are all Ghanaian.
Hi, everyone is doing great by the grace of God. There's this video that is going viral on YouTube that I want to comment a little bit about it. It's about these Yorubas claiming that they are from Ghana. Let's have a conversation. The first question I need to ask is, have you people lost your sense of direction, or you have lost your identity? That is the first question I need to ask. Secondly, does Ghana belong to you people? Why is it that every Tom, Dick, and Harry that gets up, that can speak true, then they will decide that they want to claim to be in a Ghanaian? And that press conference you people hold by saying, oh, you need to be voted to be voted for. You need to be voted as what? And you need to be voted for as what? What, trying to hold an office, or you need to be voted for to hold an office? With all due respect, do you people come from Ghana? Are you people Ghanaians? What is all this madness about? Why are you people acting like retarded people? What is it? Grown men with gray hair. Look at what you're saying. It's like you've lost your sense of direction, that you don't know the direction to your own country. Look at the way Nigeria is messed up. Now you finish with Nigeria. You are done with Nigeria. It's messed up. So now, you people have become a niche. You want another country to settle in. So now Ghana is the host, so that you can settle in Ghana. When this Igbo issue came, Ghanaians were talking, Ghanaians were angry, and you people too were contributing to it. Not knowing you have built your palace secretly.
Okay.
That you have been in Ghana before Ghana was there. Are you people okay? What kind of madness is this? Are you people okay?
Okay, let me pause it here. Did you hear what the woman said? As you are attacking Igbo people, nobody knows that you guys have built your own empire secretly. To even have the audacity to come out and said, we demand that we have right to vote and be voted for. And like the guy here, what he said that you cannot just think that Ghana people love you than they love you, because that's how they're living in Nigeria. You know, like earlier today we talked about Mark Arnold or whatever. You see, only in Nigeria that one tribe will going through persecution from another tribe, the other tribe will keep quiet. After all, is between them. But if you happen to them, what did Igbo say? As they are burning, Igbo people have business down in Lagos. Is there any Igbo politician, not even Soludo, that have open mouth and say anything? They will not. But you see, Ghana people just observe something about the whole thing. They know something about it. That's why they're not saying it. No, don't bring your stupidity here. You think we can just overlook? They're not going to overlook, because they know, they see through all your nonsense. Just like the video that I played, ask yourself, why is it that when these two guys were busy spitting on themselves, and not the Ghanaians that are there in the platform did not even utter a word? They just allowed them to finish what they're saying. Few months later, we are not here hearing, oh, we need to be voted for. We need to vote and be voted for.
It's not the same Ghanaians that help you to get your independence in the first place. So what are you people talking about?
Oh, certain.
This Yoruba, what are you people talking about? You are not Ghanaians, and you will never, and you can never be a Ghanaian. It will never work. So that nonsense policies, when you go to people's country, you'll be open. It needs to be shut down immediately, because grown men with grown men with clear hair will not behave the way you people are behaving. You are what Ghanaians? You can never be Ghanaians. Go back to your desolate country that you have messed it up, pick it up and fix it. Your country that is so irredeemable, pick it up and fix it. You don't destroy your country, come to somebody's country.
Imagine when a Ghanaian is telling that your country is irredeemable. I saw that your country needs redemption. He said your country is irredeemable. You didn't know the meaning of irredeemable. No one is in Mekwata. No one in Mekwata. And some of you that lives in the country, as they say, oh, P2B will go down and fix it. Anybody with that his or her sense of reason is active, we know that it is truly irredeemable. If somebody that lives as far as Ghana can see through this, imagine you that is in Nigeria that feeling it, you still believe doesn't, Fulani cutlass, can butcher some people, not me,
And thinking that you can possess that country, thinking that you come from that country. Yoruba is not part of Ghana. You people get it. And stop all this madness and foolishness. Because
okay.
Ghanaians will never sit idle for you to take over that country. That's all this. Tomorrow this, Nigeria this, today this, Nigeria this. What? You people Nigerians, when you get up, you cough Ghana, you eat Ghana, you sleep Ghana. As if your life depends on Ghana. What is it?
After telling them Ghana must go. Like we're going to.
But you people are choking us, you won't allow us to breathe.
If you have USB declared as, if you have it and everything is intact, do you think you will get involved in this kind of conversation? You are still involved in this kind of conversation because you have not done what you're supposed to do, which is stand on your declaration and maintain your stand. Stop jumping from pillar to pole. Oh, okay, Kere said, I watched a video of some people who claim we are invited in congressional briefing. Congressional briefing and congressional hearing. The same thing okay, Kere did. The Mamada and their new lawyer have also, they are not doing the same, but their own look more decent than Ogekere own. I have to tell you, okay? But does it mean anything? No. Anybody can be in a circle like in a conversation like that. Anybody can be there. The lawyer that invited Bryce Mokoma is the same lawyer that told them pump and play. That my trust and my strength and my focus is, in fact, I rely on the local lawyer from Finland. How to get Biafra, I don't know. He said it. But they're not selling, using that video to sell their market. Oh, Bryce Nokoma was in a garden of white people, congressional hearing. Did you see me talk about it? No, because it to me is immaterial. I don't waste time on it. Let's just focus on other thing, because everything is not something that you need to pay attention to. I'm just saying that because some of us are still wasting our time thinking that we are hurting anybody. Oh, don't forget that Ngozi declared her independence because Ngozi is so desperate to have a country. You that is saying that do you have country? Do you live in a country that's better than where she's living? Maybe you are still carrying green passport. You may even have imagine some people are standing area you are still dragging. I'm not against you, maybe no, but I'm just saying, can you imagine somebody who is struggling to pay accommodation maybe in Zambia, in Namibia, or maybe in Tanzania, in Senegal? You are struggling to pay for 1-bedroom flat with your family or even you alone. But anytime you have access to data, Ngozi is trying to do this in Fulani from one room, Mozambique. Really? You don't even have a visa. You travel by road. Yet, if data, Ngozi is this, if your problem will be here. So let's continue. If you allow yourself to get involved in this kind of conversation, blame yourself or don't blame anybody. Let's go there.
Is it by force to be a Ghanaian? You people are not Ghanaian and you can never be Ghanaians, as I keep repeating myself. So you people stop that nonsense and madness and help fix your country. Well, you've said it. She said it. She's a Ghanaian. And that's what she's saying. You see, so now I'm asking that when this tension came between the Igbo people and Ghanaians and some of our Yoruba people, and I'm very careful in how I select my words, some were actively busy feeding Ghanaians with the weaknesses and with informations of Nigeria. What were you expecting? Quickly, somebody will come out. It is the Igbo people that destroyed Nigeria. It is the My problem is not about who did this, who did that. My problem is that you are one country, you are one people. So even if there are differences, find a way and resolve it without an outsider getting to have an idea what is happening in your country. It is not as if right here in Ghana, tribes do not have differences. There are tension between some tribes here in Ghana. And even me speaking here, I am being very careful about mentioning that this tribe have issues with this tribe, but we know it ourselves. And so please, I am pleading with fellow Nigerians that you see, there is a proverb in Ghana that if you want to touch Maria, meaning if you cut your tongue and you chew, not any problem with you chew that. Your brother is your brother. Your countryman is your countryman. Whatever differences that you have, find a very peaceful way to resolve it and live with each other in peace and harmony. You see what is going on between America, Iran, Qatar, and other places? Iran people feel betrayed by the act of Qatar and other surrounding countries because they have given American space for them to erect their bases there. And that is why people are suffering. Now, Dubai airspace have been closed. And so I'm pleading with fellow Yoruba and Igbo people that when things come up, please be mindful with your words and what you say.
Because, like the police will say, anything you say or do will be used against you someday. I don't care how emotional or blah, 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 blah you are. You see, most of these people that do these videos say these things about Nigeria. They're not even Ghanaians living in Ghana. They live in somebody's country. So for them, I don't even have time for them. I always believe that, you see, in this life, sometimes you might have to move somewhere to find your feet. So I'm careful about how I treat people when they are in my space. Yes, there are bad people, but you see, race doesn't know crime color. Crime can be for black, can be for white. Anyway, before I wrap up, let me send congrats message to a very respectable young man here in Ghana. His name is Babas.
All right, so you can see everything he said here is based on the past event, the role that Yorubas played when it comes to Igbo king and all that. And this is not the only one. Many people, many other reaction from different people. I'm not lying. Some people, some people did not even waste time to question everything that the Yorubas are saying and all that. But at the end of the day, you can feel it, because as an Igbo man, we also watched it. We know what they said again, about our people. We know the role they played. We know their contribution to make sure that Ghana people or Ghanaians, close businesses and shut down shops and everything, to the extent that very dark man has to travel to Ghana to interview the king, to see things for himself. I believe you remember those days, right? And it happened that everything that they're saying there in Nigeria to blackmail Igbo people, to push Ghana people to start burning Igbo people shops and businesses down, destroying everything, that all these things happen to be pure lies. They all lied, and the reason is because they want to destroy Igbo man. They want to show Igbo people shege, you are this, you are that. Please, if you are just joining us, I will expect you to like the video and share it to many platforms of your choice. Another Ghanaian is here. Let's hear what he said. Ghana are getting angry, and these are plans to attack, and there are plans to attack Yoruba in Ghana, their businesses. That one I don't know, and I'm not promoting that, because I cannot just be like them, But the issue, like the guy who said we are brothers, our history says otherwise. Yeah, some people are pretending. No problem. I can never advocate for anybody to start hate any Yoruba. It's up to you, because in Kenya Yoruba, the thing is that now, if you don't learn from what happened to other people, go and invest your money in Lagos State. I give you 8 years. If you try to manage it well, 10 years, you'll still come back. Like Masamogan always said, serve Nigeria and come back in shame. It's not only Nigerian politics. The moment you begin to think that every land is a level land, keep on walking like that until you step into a trap that you may not even come out. If you come out, glory be to God. Okay, you need to be very, very careful. Very, very careful.
Who is it? Can an Ashanti man go to Nigeria and say we are all Nigerians? Can that happen? Can a Dagomba man, can a Gurma man?
This from Ghana. Somebody from Ghana.
Huh? Yeah, people for now you see, I am so disappointed to the sense that Ghana with you. It is only Ghana. Me whom African nation is so cheap to say Ghana. A foreigner to China or money and address the public say we are all Ghanaians. You and who are Ghanaians? What do I?
You know, he said he's speaking almost in Ghana language. I don't understand anything. I would have preferred him to use English. But this is Yoruba tribe that is crying and fighting Igbo people that they cast votes. Just that you go to polling booth and for cast votes. Are you following? Even the current wife of Tinubu made some comments, derogatory comment against Igbo people in the past. The same king, Yoruba king, the same people that have one of their kings said that he's going to throw Igbo people to lagoon if they vote to somebody. Are now telling Ghanaians that they are more Ghanaian than Ghanaians. They should vote for them or vote against them. This is not my problem. I wouldn't have even discussed about it, but I'm talking about it simply because of what they said about Igbo people. I don't care what they said about Igbo king. You know why? Because the man is up to the he's up to the tax. He's equal to the tax. But my anger in all that was an attempt to destroy Igbo, genuine, innocent people that are doing their business diligently in Ghana. These people use lies. They wanted to use lies to destroy their businesses. Why? Because they're Igbo people. When very dark man interviews some of Igbo people that are running business in Ghana, oh, do you know this king? They said they don't know him. He's on his own, and that is Igbo people for you. Do not think that Igbo man in Ghana, Igbo king in Ghana, when that king will be relevant is if there's anything that requires maybe out of pity. An average woman don't wake up in the morning and go out, go out for his business, having in mind that okay, if I go out now, I can do anything because I have a king. I run to my king. An average genuine blood Igbo man, like full-blooded Igbo man, can never ever look for trouble because he have a king. No. We always have at the back of our mind, we are the king, we are the police, we are the special advisor, we are the anything at all. That's an Igbo man for you. So we always want to cut our coat according to our size. An Igbo man for you. No Igbo man will say, oh, because, for example, now you have USB declared, oh, I have my ID card now, let me continue, let me go about, commit a crime after Biafra will come for my rescue. No Igbo man with his mind will think like that. They will don't. Because thinking like that is sign of alamajiri. We don't do that. We are not alamajiri. We are not. And if you doubt that what I'm saying is that I'm just lying, check, ask yourself, why is it that when very dark man went to Ghana, that people barely mention the man's name, the king, a king in Ghana, because they don't know him. They just say, yes, I heard about him, somebody told me about him, that's all. Some even say that I have not seen him at all. Hear this man.
I want to make it clear. Say, who migrate every country, Ghana, 1 billion years. It does not qualify you to be a Ghanaian. Because they enlisted Ghanaian ethnic groups are Yoruba, Igbo. You people are not part. I don't know. Nigeria on then some Nigeria, the day who are with Namudan, Yoruba for the end, they are free. Ibadan, Osobo, Abeokuta, Lagos, and one of them Ikorodu. Mulai no, Yana born Tombe, Ghana never born Tombe, and Raben and one Ghana has a boy Yoruba for who buys several Ghana for. Yoruba Ghana. And we have been living here for 200 years, and we have our roots in Nigeria. Roots in Nigeria, dear never proper. See, as I said to the say, oh, mommy, and papa in Ghana, automatically with me, Ghana.
No, playing this guy video is a waste of time. We hardly grab one or two things from him because he speaks more Ghana language than even English. Not that he don't know how to do. I believe that he made the video for his own people. But the thing is that you can see the anger, how he's vibrating about the whole thing. Now, if you ask now, these people that say this in here, Why are they not running program to explain why, to explain what their king in Ghana now are saying? They're not gonna do anything. Remember, the issue of Igbo king did not just end in the hands of very dark man. Before that moment, Channels TV dominated by Yoruba people, TVC dominated by Yoruba people, Arise, of course, Yoruba, AIT, Yoruba. They were all broadcasting. Oh, Igbo king is trying to take over the Ghana. Oh, Igbo king, an Igbo man claiming to be sworn in as a king of Ghana. An Igbo man is building his own Igbo village, an empire, and they all have that headline. It was one man, very dark man, that devote his time to go and see things for himself. What the average Yoruba journalist will not do. They will not do that. After that, do they say, okay, it is a lie? No. They did not. But they will prefer, even though they know that their brothers are lying and pushing this narrative, they will use their mainstream media to back it up, as if that exists truly. None of them bother to step into clear air, knowing fully well that this may put the so-called Nigerians and their business, which are, of course, Biafra Igbo people in Ghana, okay, which may put their business in a very big tight corner. But they don't care. They just want to keep on pushing that wrong narrative to embarrass our people because of one man decision. But I thank God that Ghana are not like South Africa, where they wake up in the morning and begin to buy our people. You see somebody that a young man, the young boy person that is going to his business, minds his business because of one transaction or one negative thing that happened somewhere, they will buy the guy. Oh, Igbo man! I watched a video of them burning people alive in South Africa. The same thing applicable to some of these African countries that managed to listen to Yoruba people, and that is what happened. So we need to say it the way it is. There's something I want, because people are now going back to remind them of things of the past. Okay, some people are actually sharing some videos, some document, a kind of documentation of what the role that the Yoruba people played, during the Ghana Must Go period. Okay, so I'm even reminding them of that, telling them that you guys said this, you guys did this. That is where the whole thing is going on. Let me see if I can play another video. This is another person. This is Yoruba king.
A bunch of them straw in Ghana. I really say that the whole as much as I don't want to believe the whole thing, there's a possibility that the whole thing might be true. I mean, we all know that the church is a Ghana language. So back then, they charged 3 pence for buses, and 3 pence is straw in Ghana. So it became straw. That is how the whole thing came about. But then you can't deny the fact that the Yoruba people, they have a strong historical tie with the Ghana people. I mean, aside the fact that they traveled along that route when they were coming to Ghana, also in the 17th century, a bunch of them were brought from the Alada kingdom to the Jamestown. It's the Alada that became Alata. They came to build the James Fort and everything, and also helped build the Jamestown that we know today, before it was so. So it's possible they borrow some words from each other. And one thing that can make the whole thing believable is that, the pence, it wasn't only in Ghana. At that time, we were all under the British people. So it was used both in Nigeria and Ghana. The pence, the British pound, and the shilling. And over there, when they say Toro in Yoruba, it means something that is small. You understand me? So back then, the 3 pence over there was also Toro. You get it? And 6 pence was Shishi. That's why you hear someone say, me, I'm not get Shishi. You don't know. It's from that coin, the 6 pence. And also in Ghana, Shishi means under or beneath. Before later on, the kobo came and the naira in 73. So it became Toro Kobo. Toro Kobo was 3 pence. You understand me? In Ghana, too, we say Kobo, mini Kobo. So now you don't know where the term came from, whether it's from these people or it's from us. But me, in a way, I believe that it came from them. I mean, there are whole lots of words that we are borrowed from each other and corrupted.
So we call it Toro and Shishi. So that means Toro and Shishi is also Yoruba language, because we also know about Toro and Shishi. So that is one of the currency in the olden days, right? I know my grandmother used to say that Toro and Shishi. So Shishi no gum me. We even use that as a slang, like a street language. Shishi no go boy, Shishi no gum me, Shishi no gum me, Toro and Kobo. These are, I don't think that you can use, this is enough to justify who is who. Even if you have Yoruba descent in Ghana, all right, like descendants of Yorubas in Ghana, even if you have it, I'm not here to judge that. But my problem is, how can you open your mouth and criticize Igbo people and also what you are doing in Yoruba land against Igbo people, against other tribe? Igbo man is campaigning to contest for local government chairman in Lagos State, or the governorship or House of Assembly. But just to vote, go to polling units, Yorubas are fighting Igbos and buying Igbo people because of that, destroying their property. But they are now in the 21st century, they are now asking for Ghanaians to give them chance to do the same thing they are criticizing other people. Oh, Igbos want to take over Lagos. So, oh, Lagos has gone. They are buying land, they are selling land. You are destroying the properties. And you want the same thing to be overlooked in another country. How? What a hypocrite. Anyway, let's hear from this guy.
Over there, it's basically the same thing. The word Ankara, which is this cloth, is the corruption of the word Nkrai or Accra. We have things like Oboro. Oboro in Ghana means someone who is, chairman. Over there, Obolo or Bolobo means someone who is expert in something. So it's like we borrow terms from each other. Some of them are traceable, some of them you can't trace them. A word like Kakalika. Kakalika is Dutch, but you probably don't know. Hey, in Dutch, cockroach is Kakalak. And if there are many, they are called Kakalaka. And Ghana now is Kakalika. Hey, you get me? So if they don't tell you, probably don't know. I'll find time and make a video on these things.
All right, that is his own point of view, the way he feels, what he know about what is going on. Maybe you never can tell. Maybe you have a Yoruba girlfriend, so anything is possible. Anything is possible, because let's hear.
Can Yoruba people in Ghana vote and even contest in Ghana's elections? Well, Yoruba leaders in Ghana have just made a bold declaration, and according to them, they're saying that we can vote and be voted for in Ghana elections. That is because we are peaceful.
We are all Ghanaian, but we are one.
If you care about African unity, Ghana politics, and diaspora community shaping democracy, then this story is important because Yoruba leaders in Ghana have publicly addressed their political participation in the country, and their message is clear.
First of all, it seems some people have lost their sense of identity. It seems they have forgotten about their roots, because tell me why an Yoruba man will come out and say, Ghana for. You and who is Ghana for? It's like, I'm telling Master in I am in Morocco.
Please, my link is out for those of you that want to comment. The link is out.
Don't forget to comment, subscribe. Now, let's get into the video.
The link is out for those of you that want to comment anything. Follow the link and join me. Now, there's something I'm actually looking for. I'm just stylishly looking for that. What somebody said. Let's see if we can get to that point. Okay, so this is the write-up that I was looking for. This write-up. Let me see if I can bring it up. This is the write-up. Okay. So somebody said history in 1982. Let me go back to the source. Politicians started to use words like alliance in their manifestos in preparation for 1983 general election. They blame African migrants, especially Ghanaians, for the what? Okay, this is not complete. They blame the Ghanaian for that, because they are migrants, and that is this could be the source of the Ghana must go. All right, and somebody is now, highlighting that for them to know the same Ghana that you told to Ghana must go are now the one challenging you to go back to your own country. What a life. Yeah, welcome, Obi-Wan. I see you. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, daalụ Mr. Kai. Akụ ị na n'ife m na-ekwu.
Ndewo, you're welcome.
Yeah, I greet each and every one of you. Comment section and the person in the studio and every other person. Sometimes, I was just thinking that now, ihe mere anyị na 1967 ha nwekwa an advantage and disadvantage. And if you notice that now, one of the things that is making us to be strong, to be serious and stronger in this struggle is based on the history of what happened to us.
Yeah.
Because the Yoruba amaho exactly when we speak about Biafra, they don't actually understand it because they did not live through it. Even most of these guys happen to be Southeast, Foka, Southeastly. They just hearsay what they told them. How long they can Umazi America amaho that name countries in Africa. They keep calling Africa a country. But all is so sad because when I hear most of these guys speak, and I'm a Yoruba friend, a good guy, and I'm not money a woman around or like this. But since the time that I know him, he was somebody now. We speak nicely, and they're a good person, So, and I just keep wondering why is it that sometimes the bad ones are actually making us not to actually see the good ones. Even in Anya, when they apply for university, most of them now apply na their side or or just few na cannot to the southeast. However, no idea of what is going on in the southeast, which na how much when they move. I don't think that na Hausa one problem or one Yoruba problem because I and the Hausa bichana how target man and the Hausa good people like Bakomi, me house Bunje. They don't want trouble. But I don't understand why some Yoruba with this kind of character and all is so sudden. It's not only happening in Ghana, on everywhere else. Onwe ka ndị Nigeria enwee ka esi wee na the foreigners mere ihe on the Nigeria or something. You will now see in the Yoruba, now that foreign country they will now start demarcating. They will be the one telling Ndi Obodo that no, this is not us, it is these people. Like Ebido Ekebe Okeozbunje, they do that everywhere. I don't just know why. I don't know why. And Lord is sad. But I think that they are scared of what we might be. But most of these people all these things, they don't actually, they are illiterate because if you have been Googling or checking around you, you actually understand who people are. So for you to be so dormant in your mind and when you all these things, it shows how dumb you are, you know. But all the very, very important that they will one day see that Biafra anyị na-ekwu okwu ya, and they will understand the reason why I chọọ or why I am supposed to win on Nigeria. Because the hatred, like you said, my even president's wife nọ na-ekwu na camera how they will take a property of ndị Igbo nọ na Lagos were anye ndị be ha, a president wife. Even their vice president alone they could something about lesson there na ego na lesson there na ego na. When will this hate stop? When?
It's not going to stop until
it won't. That's why onye putana asem that na edozi Nigeria nne onye ahụ anya mmụọ ya mụ, because na the hate adigo too much. Obago to the extent na emego ihe na me echezonzi. You can't forget, because all the ihe odigo n'ọbara, odigo or establish go nwee history like na enwe mụ na Gebulu a very good friend now, and they trust charm. Olu one day I did something unexpected, you never expected me to do to you. Igbo haregodi meshi. You've already forgiven me, but you will not forget the udawa at kebigodo. Izochikwadiodo, or was it the same length? So no matter whatever that you do, that thing can never, ever happen again, because now across go so many lines. You know?
Evans, please go out and come back. I can see you on here, but network is giving you problem. Go out and come back again. Continue, my brother.
Obulu a very a workable country. I think by now, Ndi Yoruba could have been protesting on behalf of Yemere Ndi Igbo. Mbaga. Obula and they claim that we are one. I believe that most Nigerians should be protesting about the marginalization and Ndi Igbo. But none of them is doing that because they don't care. We cannot actually coexist with these people, and we keep managing this. I think our friendship will be much more better. Share one kind of constitution. I be when the again chance but for the fact that we are just stuck in one place, politics in Nigeria. Bola Tinubu is messing up the whole country, and you will see a Yoruba guy, but if you say that being when no, because no, they are torn. Ihe mụ na gị na-abụ na ekete. Ọkwa ihe na-akpọ kịta nke Ghana kịta ha na mmadụ wepụrụ ọnụ na advice ndị Ghana how to treat ndị Igbo na Ghana. I was listening to that guy na Kodatin na ijikwa nwe terrorists. Get this kind of person. Onye Southeast dị ekwu that no more history of whatever that is going on. And I could copy people here and I could try hatred that they go too much in Nigeria. But I just thank God now it is serious. If we go Sunday,
anytime you see a Yoruba man or a woman that is speaking very nice and you think that is very, very understandable, but the person have never for once criticized their people. Like not just that he told you one-on-one, oh, forget about them, that I don't know, I'm not like them. No. That person is like them. Do you understand? But if you see any of them that cannot stand, which is very rare, like the person cannot stand this kind of a hypocrisy, hypocrisy of their people, or anytime like what is going on in Ghana now, or when they were attacking Igbo people, if the person come out and criticize openly without directing that message to his friend or anybody, he just uses the platform and condemn it. That is the people that are genuine. But you see those ones that are, if people are talking, say Yorubas, as he just kept quiet, fold hand and relax, like as if you don't like it, forget it. They are all the same. He's waiting. In fact, he's even that one is even worse than Nigga Divoka.
Ihe o ji sad is that I don't really like talking about people and kind of, I believe in everybody where
We have our own problem, I know. We have
but the
our own
thing
problem.
there is that the guy in a play, when I came in here, the guy in a play in here, I was listening. Like normally when I come to such kind of a thing, I'm emegum assume what they will say, because I'm going, okay, cool, yeah, I know where you stand, fine. But I was able to listen to it because it's in your program. And I have to listen to understand the topic of, but it feels so sad that when Ihane one Nigeria, people actually that choose to promote one Nigeria, ọkwa ndị Igbo na Lagos as well, ọkwa ndị Igbo nọ n'ugwu Hausa, ọkwa ndị Igbo nọ everywhere, ebe ha lụrụ there, they build house, they establish there, stay there, ka ebido na-eme city. Tell me how many of onye Yoruba nwere property na Igbo? Tell me of onye Hausa nwere na Igbo? Yet everything MSC, okay. And on a very good day, seaport Bola Tinubu Jello England, ijiji bite ego a eji wee renovate nke dị na Lagos. Why is it na ebe ndị Yoruba mana enwe problem in the congestion na Lagos, and na ndị be anyị na-anachara ha, according to what they are complaining? Why is it that they not actually start advocating can the Southeast where their own seaport? That is how you know that somebody Ghanaian are the same country. They hire fuel and as if they not may not complain. Go back, Lagos is not your place. Go back. But this is what need to be done. Can be bonyelu nefe unaju. Yet you see them outside the country instead of I blame me as in Nigeria. These Igbo people that not so then they behave like that. Nah, don't just and if you why if na how commit a crime. How no how Nah, I don't know. Anyway, crime. Everybody
my brother.
Committing crime. The Biden I commit crime. The Yoruba I commit. But all is so sad that now when I'm that now when they to Emeha, you know, Budo go on the buy, see making a distance so I still Nigeria poor. You can the country every day the same story. This is not what I was born to do. Thank you very much. May God bless the United States of Biafra. Bye.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Greg, okay. Ocean Master, let's hear from you. Because you are here before Greg, so just I need to kick you out. Let's hear from you.
Yeah. Ndewo. Mazikai Ndewo. And I know Meku.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I greet you everyone. Our brother Greg, I greet you all. Thank you for this wonderful topic this evening, this night, Mazikai. You see, all the very, very important that it is time. Let me first of all, I greet all dear friends. I greet you according by your time zone. So this topic tonight will be very, very wonderful, and all the very, very good that anytime you see these people coming out with their lies, Yorubas. We will never keep them silent again. We must have to debunk them. Come out and debunk them and debunk it. Put put it straight the way it is. Say it the way it is, because these people, this kind of a thing, they try to, demarket us in many forms, in many ways. Look at it. The man who went to Ghana and their attitude in Ghana towards what happened, they did their best. The Yorubas did their best to find it, to fan it, to make sure that thing creates a very big problem in between Biafrans or Igbo and the Ghanaians. But I thank God for the wisdom of Igbo and the relationships that the Igbo have built very long way with the Ghanaians, not only in Ghana. In everywhere you found the Igbos in the world, we have this good friendship with Ghanaians. Check from Mediterranean to the Atlantic, that is from Europe to America. Go and check. We are always in good terms with Ghanaians. And let me refresh the mind of our brothers and sisters, the Ghanaians. What happened in 1980, I think around 83, during the first time of Buhari and the Diabon, during the Ghana Must Go era, Ghanaians, I want to refresh your mind, please. If you are so young that you don't know the history, ask from your father or ask from your parents. They will tell you. During the Ghana Must Go era, which took place from the West, which is Lagos. Now, ask your parents, who was the leader, the president, the vice president at that time? I think Buhari was the president, but Diabo was the person who was forcing it so much. Ghana must go. And who are the people who praise Ghana? Ghanaians, Easterners, Igbos. Go and take the history. A lot of Ghanaians was hidden in Igbo land. Some of them become Igbos automatically. Some of them are still in Igbo land. You can really ask from your musicians that was in Nigeria at that time. They will tell you this. So the Yorubas try to truncate that relationship, try to create this enmity, like what they have done in Nigeria, to destroy the image of Ghana and that relationship with the Nigerians on the Igbo. But thank God that the Ghanaians are very wise, I know. And I want to thank the courage of this guy, this YouTuber. That guy have traveled. He understands the game very well. So did a very wonderful job by, talking to our brothers in Ghana, putting the truth the way it's supposed to be. So I believe Ghanaians know too well, and they will not be deceived or lured into this kind of a dirty game that the Yorubas are playing. Now, I want to, if not from what I'm doing now, I would have quickly do some little research. During the Aburi Accord, which Nigerian and Biafran people came to Ghana to sort an issue, who was the general then? I forgot who was that general. Then ask general, I'm talking to Ghanaians, try and and make some research or find them of what happened in that Aburi Accord. What really happened and transpired? What did the Ghanaian general told the Nigerians that came there, told the Biafran people, and they was very happy that this thing was settled like this, just for them to return. Ask them what happened. The Nigerian part refused to implement that very accord that was reached there. Who caused it? Yoruba people, Yoruba man. The same Yoruba that you see today are the biggest problem of Nigeria. They are the biggest problem of Africa, because this sentiment, they always play this card of sentimental, just to win sympathy or to manipulate people's mind. So Look at the position that the Yorubas put Nigeria today. If not, Ghanaians, look what is happening. Nigeria has its own problem, very big problem. But you can never see the Yorubas condemn the problem, the cause of the problem that is happening in Nigeria. Why? Because they are benefiting from that. Even as people are dying, go and check the fact. A Yoruba man was vice president prior to 2015 to 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Osibanjo, professor, a pastor in the Redeemed Church. Till today, since then till today, as we are talking, this Yoruba man who is a pastor has never for one day condemned the killing of Christians while he was the president, even while Buhari was aware, was out of the country for a long time. He could not do something about it. The same Yoruba people, fast-tracked the removal of General Iheburika, who was dealing with these terrorists the way it's supposed to be. Pursue them out of all the places in the north, getting them to Sambisa Forest, sending them to God, for God to do the final needs. But the Yorubas, they fought against it. Make sure that they force Goodluck Jonathan, the then president, to make that decision to remove Iheburika. They connive with the Northerners and do that. What does it tell you? Yorubas are the biggest problem that Nigeria is having today. And they are the biggest problem that the Africans are having through their betrayal system of life, through their Canadian system of liberty. I'm not just saying this because I'm not a Yoruba person, but I want to tell you this. Please go and study their history. Study the history of Yorubas. Don't try to do one thing or two things with them. In fact, do business with them. You will understand it. They will come in a manner that they will be licking your ass, they will be doing this, this, that. But when it comes to be serious, the Yoruba man will show you how serious, how betrayal they are. They can never be consistent in what they do. That is the biggest problem. And they are very cunning. Just like what happened after the war, or during the war, when Awolowo was released, I think it was Awolowo, yes, from this prison, for him to go and do as they agreed, declare the Oduduwa state, and let us, do the needful at that time, so that this problem, this quagmire that we are today in Nigeria would have not happened. But look at it. When he went there, what did he do? He stood against the agreement. He stand against the agreement. Immediately he get to Yoruba. In fact, he fought and make sure that the Igbos, that there was a blockade, so that Igbos was starved to death. So you can imagine that. And look at it. Today, a Yoruba man is the president of Nigeria. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What is going on today in Nigeria? The situation has turned worse than it was during the Islamic Buhari era, and no one from Yoruba is talking. Like those who did occupy Nigeria, Ghanaians, our brothers and sisters in Ghana, you will know this. When they did, I think around 2014 or 2013, they did occupy Nigeria. Sunday Bakari, a pastor, was there. The pastor, the big man from Redeemed Church, is there. Adisa Rafa was there. All of those members, all of them that you know, that are the GOs, big GOs in Yoruba Church, all of them were there. Including their professor, Wale Soyinka, the man who claimed that he's respected in the world. He was there. They said that Goodluck Jonathan must go. that they want to do this, they want to do that. They use Chibok girls that they knew things about. Today, the truth about the Chibok girls, the one that was kidnapped in the north, have unveiled itself. How these people connive just to remove Jonathan. So after that occupied Nigeria, till date, the things that is happening in Nigeria now, for people to protest for the removal or for that the really occupied Nigeria, you see the Yorubas, they are not talking. They have been killed in their numbers. So they have been dying in their numbers, kidnapped in their numbers. In Yoruba land, their lands are going, but they prefer not to talk. What do you think? What do you think? The Yorubas, they are the problem of this country called Nigeria, and by extension, Yorubas are the biggest problem in what is going on in Africa. Take it down to the days of Obasanjo. When Obasanjo was the president after 1999, what happened? He betrayed the Liberian president, was taken to IC, International Court of Aya. After he spoke with Obasanjo, had a meeting with him, Obasanjo promised him a couple of hours. He traveled. Immediately left Nigeria. The EFCC went after Chancellor. The man was running for his life, and they caught him. They took him to Destiny. That is it. And there are a lot of things, a lot of atrocities committed by these Yoruba people, either by their leaders or by their citizens. Check the history. I'm not just saying it because I want to say it. For you to know how these people have been structured. So Ghanaians, I'm talking to our brothers and sisters in Ghana. Do not listen to these people because they are evil. Meet them anyway. Just like somebody said here, if you meet them, they will talk very smooth with you. You will think that you are with them, that both of you are the same. But let little thing happen. Just let a little thing happen. Then you will know how they behave. So, Mazika, I really thank you for this very program of this night. Let me use this opportunity and say this. Our people, we should learn this. The Yorubas have used the media, their mainstream media, against us in Nigeria. They have used it during the war. They continue to use it today. We should stop them. Everywhere we found them, we must stop them by debunking their lies, putting the record straight. I came across a girl on Facebook who was just saying exactly Mazi Kai, just like this program you're having. This young lady was saying that what the Yorubas have done for us, even referred to one of our side of Kubo, that we should not give space for them again. Every time they raise their ugly head, we should come out and debunk them. Do not ignore them. Don't ignore them. So I'm just talking to the Igbo. Whether you be from Biafra mainland or interland, always remember when you see them, debunk them. Very, very important for all of us. Debunk it so that their lie will not continue to sell. Sorry, because there are some few Yoruba that are good, just like that of Banjo, the one that stood when one of the military men wants to, I think, is that Agui Irensi or Kadnazov wanted to be taken out. Banjo stood against it and said, instead of you to do this, take me first. That is a very genuine Yoruba man. So we are not saying that there are not some of them that are good, but they are very few in number. Very, very few in number. But there are still some that are good. There are still some that are not supporting what is going on against Indigo and what is going on in Nigeria today. Like the boy, the guy that went to Aba, you see him always on Facebook. He's a good guy. Fighting for our leader, Mazen Nandekano. He's a good guy. I still give it to him, though that Chore is not a full Yoruba, but I still give it to him. He's a good man for what he has done so far at this time. So we encourage some of them that are good, few of them that are very good, but those that are very enemies of truth, we shall always debunk them and bring them to the open so that the world will know who they are and not listen to them and their evil agendas. Thank you, Mazi Kai. Thank you, Genu Biafrans. I will leave it as that, then I will be listening and come back if need be. May God bless us. Mazika, in our hey, Jesus.
We can hear you. Why we think we cannot hear your words? Hello? What's your master? What's your master? We can hear you. Right on. I don't think he's. I don't think he. But can you hear me, please? Can you hear me? Please, is my voice coming out? Is my voice coming out? Yes, we were here. We were here. I don't know. Someone said no voice. I don't know. What is going on? Please, can you hear me? Everything is okay. The stream is on. I don't know why. Anyway, just a moment. Okay. Okay, let's go back. I don't know why. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. All right. Loud and clear. Good. Good. Maybe it's from his end. I don't know. Maybe it's from his end.
Money. After gaining their heart, they now went and bought 50 acres of land. What next? To flood the terrorists. Before you know, Ghana will start experiencing what Nigeria is experiencing today. Before you know, Ghanaians cannot walk in the night anymore. One sister said this thing just now. An Igbo guy go to Ghana, start videoing, making videos, claiming he is a content creator, start telling them that, oh, Ghana can walk in the night, oh, Ghana can, white people can walk in Ghana freely, oh. This trying to attract terrorists to Ghana. Before you know, the whole Igbo will flood Ghana and start doing all sorts of nonsense. They say they are Biafras, but when you catch them, that we are Nigerians, sir. You understand? You see how they are. Let me tell you how the Igbos operate so that you will know. An Igbo man will come to this platform right now or walk up to you face to face and tell you, oh, we are not aware that this man is claiming to be king in Ghana. Oh, we are not. He is a liar. The Igbos, they have groups where they discuss everything they do. Do you know this thing that is going on in Ghana? Majority of the politicians in Nigeria are funding it. They are aware of it. You see the reason why we don't want to vote for
Hello,
any
sorry
Igbo
to
man
say,
to become our president.
you won't believe that former governor of Imo State came to visit this man, Okosha.
Okay, good. You see him?
Former
Yeah.
governor of a
Hold
state
on.
came to visit this man in Ghana. What
Hold
is their
on, Josh.
motive?
Hold on, Josh. See, Ghanaians, there is no Igbo, big or small, that is different. They are all acting like, ships. Ships, when you are leading ships, they go to one direction. That's how the Igbos are. Both big and small. Both the ones abroad, they are sponsoring. If, like, there's one of my friends called Ikwere, I would like to bring him to this platform. You will try to put him on big screen. He will show you a lot of things. Do you know that the Igbos went to import guns to bring to Nigeria to empower their terrorist group? You see the reason why they don't like Buhari, because Buhari dealt with them badly. He dealt with them, the terrorist group. They are in Igbo land. There are some communities in Igbo land that you cannot go to. They have unalived so many people in that community. That's why you see them running to Ghana. This thing Ghanaians are doing is paining me. It's making me angry. That's why you see South Africa. I love South Africa people so much. Ghanaians are coming online to talk about this thing for what? If it's South Africa people, they will take action straight. You understand? Why come online to discuss what we do? Take action straight. Why should you allow such thing to happen in your country? For what reason? Somebody who is not indigenous of your country, you are not from a royal family in Nigeria. Your father is not a king. You don't have a royal blood. You just went to a country, a peaceful country in Africa, to buy 50. If you see this, if you should investigate deep now, you see that majority of this money that came for this land were donated by the big men, the Igbo elites. They made this donation so that they will expand their terrorist group into Ghana. They can't try this in Benin Republic. They can't try it in Togo because those French people, they don't take shit. They deal with them squarely. It's because Ghanaians are peaceful people, and the president of Ghana and president of Nigeria, they are like siblings. They just laugh and joke over things. This is a serious matter that you don't need to wait for government. Let the people of Ghana start protesting now. They must stop this nonsense. Otherwise, your country, in years to come, you start experiencing what
human being. Number one.
Anyway, our brother Ocean Master, you are back. Let's see if your voice we can hear you now. Let's see if your Greg is no longer here.
Yeah. So Mazika, my submission was not hard that time, right?
We're hearing you, but I don't know. I was able to hear you.
Okay. I think anyway, the issue is that this Yoruba guy that is talking, they are these haters that always want the Igbos to be exterminated. These are the people that are spearheading what is going on in Lagos and in Yoruba land, destroying Igbo properties, doing a lot of harms, believing that they are doing to us. But one thing is fact and one thing is sure. You see, whatever they do, no matter how they conspired, Igbos, God have made it that we will continue to work strong at all time. They can't stop us.
Yeah.
This guy is talking about what Buhari did to the Igbos. Yes, they conspired with Buhari and did all manner of evil against Igbos. Now, ask yourself, under Buhari, the IPOB was tagged as a terrorist group. Today, what is happening in the world? Who recognized that sentence? Nobody. The same thing, the same thing Afeni Fere, the same thing Oduruwa, all of them did. The same thing they are doing, what Mazin Nandekan is fighting, but this guy is happy, calling Igbos all manner of names. Today, are they saved? Today, in their own land, are they saved in Ondo? Are the Yorubas saved in Ondo? Are the Yorubas saved in Ogun? Are the Yorubas saved in Para? Are they saved in anywhere in the West? Are they saved? The answer, you know it, I know it. They are not saved. Their king are being kidnapped. Their professors, look at how their lands have been taken over. So they want us to behave like them, which we cannot do. That is their envy and their anger. We continue to work strong. Mazikai, I will leave it at that. If I do this now, I will still talk to you. Thank you very much.
The Igbos has offended you. Any point you raise and prove it, you will be rewarded with a sum of 100 million naira. I mean, genuine points. I learned that the Igbos are bad people. They are evil. They should not be trusted. My parents told me years ago. That's my point, you see? Your judgment is based on what you were told, not from experience. Has any Igbo man offended you before? I need an honest evaluation. What have the Igbos done to you to warrant hatred? Someone should talk to me. We are here to discuss unity.
The Igbos are land grabbers. They have almost half of Lagos and other cities in this country. What about that?
Do they steal the land? Do they pay the owners? Don't they buy those lands? Is it an offense to buy property with your money? Let me remind you that the investment of Igbos were seized in the name of abandoned properties. You should be the guilty one here, not trying to blame someone who bought item with his money, or you stop selling to them. Unfortunately, you pretend not to see the main land grabbers who pay people and collect their lands. Don't you see them? It's a shame that you fight someone who buys from you, but romance someone pay you and collect by force. That's hypocrisy. Any other point why your hatred on Igbos are justified? Nobody has given a tangible reason so far. My own is simple. Igbos are too proud. They are always bragging about everything. I hate that lifestyle. My dear, don't be intimidated by the Igbos lifestyle. Yes, we are proud for a reason. Imagine being successful with 20 pounds. Right. We were given 20 pounds to start life, and today we have turned the 20 pounds to billions of naira. Won't you brag about it? Again, what you call pride is not arrogance. It is our nature. Igbos adopted the leopard as our symbol for a reason. I will explain. Leopard is known for independence. Like the leopard, the Igbo spirit thrives on self-reliance and personal achievement. Leopard is intelligent. The leopard wins through strategy, just as the Igbo value wisdom over noise. What about authority? The leopard symbolizes dignity and leadership, much like Igbo traditional prestige. You must also mention adaptability. Wherever it goes, the leopard survives, just as Igbo people excel wherever they settle. Think about quiet strength. The leopard moves silently but acts decisively, reflecting Igbo strength through results. We must mention courage. The leopard does not fear confrontation, mirroring the Igbo history of resilience and defense. Most importantly is identity. The leopard's unique marks reflect the Igbo pride in culture, heritage, and identity. You can see that what you misjudge as pride and arrogance is just our nature. In is in our vein. No apology to anyone. Shall we proceed with my question? Tell me what Igbos have done wrong to you that make you to hate them so much. The Igbos said that Lagos is no man's land. Is that not insulting to our Yoruba authority? There you got it wrong. If you are familiar with history, you should know that the phrase was first used by former governor of Lagos. It was Governor Jakonde who stated that Lagos is no man's land. It didn't come from the Igbos. Check your history well. Some Igbos said that on social media. Doesn't mean that Igbos said that Lagos is no man's land. You are looking for excuses. The last speaker is from Ekiti. So are you claiming Lagos? Lagos in Southwest doesn't mean Ekiti man should claim it either. Why not allow the owners of Lagos to lead the fight if they are not happy that someone said that Lagos is no man's land? Why is Oyo man shouting up and down as if Lagos is his state? You claim what is not yours but turn to call someone land grabber for buying land. That's hypocrisy at its peak. Well, let me have more points. Why do you hate Igbos so much that most of you are now obsessed with Igbos?
During elections, Igbos don't support our candidates. They will always vote for candidates we didn't support. They are rebels.
I am glad you raised the point. Let me use the opportunity to educate you on democracy. People make their own choices. You don't impose candidates on people. On the part of Igbos, an Igbo doesn't support substandard leaders or unaccountable leaders. They go against any leader who is not standard enough. The Igbos are Republican in nature. They always go for the best, even at village level. Any other point to justify your hatred on Igbos? No point raised so far has been meaningful enough. I need points that make sense. Igbos destroy Lagos properties during NSAS protests. Is that reason not good enough to justify our hatred on them? Honestly, you are being unfair to Igbos. How was that Igbos protest? Remember, the protest started at Warri before circulating to other parts of the country. Warri is not Igbo land. Then in Lagos, it was peaceful until there was shooting at Lekki toll gate. Most convener of the protests were Yorubas. So, how did you turn to blame Igbos on the protest against SARS brutality, which affected everyone in the country? This is one of your propaganda against Igbos. That was how some of you linked the Kwara issue to IPOB. Your media used propaganda to tag 1966 coup and Igbo coup, even when the participants of that coup have come out openly to debunk it. You insist that Nzogu was an Igbo man that plotted coup, yet you turn to say that Nzogu's village in Delta is not Igbo. You said that Aguiyi is the cause of Nigerian problem. How? Aguiyi introduced unitary system, but go on changing federalism. We've had other military regimes and democracy since then, yet you still blame a man that left the world 60 years ago. What a shame. You keep talking about a coup that happened 60 years ago, but you are afraid to talk about the one that almost happened this year. Cowards! Your propaganda against Ojukwu is that Ojukwu caused civil war. You don't even mention that Gowon failed to implement Aburi agreement. In Aburi, Ojukwu and Gowon agreed on restructuring where every region would control its resources, but your father refused. You know that this was what caused the war, but you have refused to talk about it the way it is. You shy away from the truth. And now you are asking for the same restructuring which your father rejected 60 years ago. Is that not hypocrisy? Think about the Igbos must go protest you have always agitated for. We claim one Nigeria, yet you harbor such thoughts in your heart. Well, for sure, Igbos will leave Lagos one day. But remember the street of Lagos during Christmas period. You think you can survive without Igbos? How many Igbo man's shops have you demolished? How many of their buildings have you destroyed? What about shops that got burnt? Remember, they bought those properties with their money. They invested heavily on those places, yet you keep destroying them. Your mother said it in 2019 that you would convert the investments of Igbos to your properties. And it is happening now. Your father threatened with Lagoon how he will push them into it. It happened during 2023 election. We claim to be in one Nigeria. What about the infamous Asaba massacre which your uncle spearheaded? Your uncle pied thousands of unarmed innocent civilians. All of you are happy to hear that your daddy initiated the policy that cut food supply which led to the pain of millions of Biafrans. It is a shame that while Nigerians are calling for electoral reform to ensure free and fair election, some of you are supporting the usual rigging system. Even when Nigerians protested against bad governance, you refused to participate as if you are not facing the same hardship. As others were protesting against hardship, you initiated your own protest on Igbo must go as if your problem is Igbo. Even when President Trump and Americans have enough evidence on Christian persecution in Nigeria, you still find a way to blame Igbos. Even in the church, you still show your hatred on Igbos. A priest stopped church service in Yoruba land because Igbo son was raised. A Nigerian player missed the penalty and you blame the entire Igbo, forgetting that a Yoruba player missed the penalty for World Cup qualification. I can tell you 2,000 ways Yorubas have offended Igbos, but you can't point out a single way Igbo man has offended you. It has gotten worse to the extent that you now transfer the hatred to any Yoruba person who doesn't hate Igbos. What a shame. Imagine your propaganda that an Igbo man pie an Hausa man. Even the person who pie the Hausa man is from Benue. Remember, your attack and propaganda make us stronger. You leave your business to face Igbos. We have not offended you. No matter how hard you try, you can't point out a single way we have offended you. all the things you mentioned have no basis. The only offense of an Igbo man is that he came to your land to progress, and that brings jealousy, envy, and acrimony. Let me say this finally. Messi is marked, Ronaldo is tackled, but nobody cares about useless players. The same is applied to the Igbos. People that carry great destiny attract attention just as the Igbos do. Ponder over this. Remember, as leopard, Igbos cannot be intimidated.
I've always told them that I don't trust this Nsima boy. People, be careful what you discuss with Nsima. I feel even tolerate other tribe. You see Calabar, we no get level, we get identity crisis. Don't you dare come and talk to us. I feel even tolerate other tribe. You see Calabar, we no get level, we get identity crisis. Don't you dare come and talk to us. No. You are going to eat poo. You are going to eat poo. You stupid person. You won't give Yoruba woto. Calabar person won't give Yoruba woto. Lati Sibo from where to where. Something we beneath do where they not get level. Now only one person, all of them they run for. Now only Olabola, all of una they see una they run. So una small to me. Nsima is in the middle of the Benin people where they do bola business. Nsima no ko, Nsima no gbe. Nsima no ko. You no go better for your mama. You no go better for your mama. I don't know how old you are, but I feel even tolerate other tribe. You see Calabar, we no get level, we get identity crisis. Don't you dare come and talk to us.
Because I'm a Yoruba, I have to go for Yoruba. I can't betray my path. Because I'm a Yoruba, I have to go for Yoruba. Because I'm a Yoruba, I have to go for Yoruba. I can't betray my path. That's just the reason. It will be my trial for single for Tinubu. As per say it's Yoruba. I'm also Yoruba. Let's all vote for a better country. I have access to go for Tinubu. Go for your choice. So we say because you go for Tinubu, this is happening, that is happening. Go for your choice. And whoever enters.
In 1967, the Nigerian Civil War was barely 3 months old, right? Nigerian soldiers advanced into Asaba, and the people of Asaba came out en masse to welcome them. They all wore white, carried green leaves, shouting, "One Nigeria, one Nigeria." But you see, days prior, the Biafra army led by Joseph Achuzia had blown up the Onitsha Bridge, which meant the Nigerian soldiers not go fit easily advance into Onitsha. This pissed off the soldiers in Asaba, and without authorization from the federal government in Lagos, they separated the men and the boys from the women. These people who are dressed up in white to receive them and welcome them, shouting "One Nigeria," and they slaughtered all of them. One of the people killed in that exercise was the late Sidney Asiodu, who had represented Nigeria in the 1964 Tokyo Olympics. Alas, Sidney could not run for his life. He died there. This battalion of soldiers were led by Colonel Moritala Mohammed. On October 8th of 1967, the few men who had not gone for that parade were rounded up. They dug mass graves and put all these bodies that had been executed the previous day, about 700 of them, and they made these young men to start to cover the graves with sand. One of the men in his account says as he was covering, he saw his brother, and the brother said, "Are you going to bury me alive?" and begged, because the brother was still conscious. But the soldiers were standing by, barrels cocked, and said, "Listen, go ahead or you die." With tears in his eyes, he proceeded and buried his brother alive with the other dead bodies there. This is a sad history in Nigeria, but don't take my word for it. These are not my stories. You can go and check University of South Florida, digital library, the Asaba Memorial Project. Type it, or you travel, go there, you see for yourself, or you can read Blood on the Niger by Ima Okocha. Everything I said is there. It's 58 years ago this happened today.
Why you're wearing this cap? I'm telling you, you are a national disgrace, idiot. You are a fool.
If people
are
afraid to call you out, I call you out by
shame
myself.
to your family. Shame. In short, let me not even say shame
Look
to
at this
even.
talking.
Don't allow me to. Don't allow me to be brutal with this idiot. I would have wanted to say shame to even your mother that have died that you can't attend. I'm telling you. You are a monkey.
You are a janjaweed.
You are a bastard.
You will remain a janjaweed.
Idiot. And people like you, I am telling you, if I have my way between God and man, I will castrate you more than...
All right. So, my people, we have come to an end. We have come to an end. We are going to end it now. Thank you so much for your time. And God bless all of you that join us. And please make sure you like the video before you go. Take care of yourself. And please share it on any platform of your choice. See you again. Good night. Bye-bye for now.